Tom Bilyeu's top 5 mindsets to achieve your own personal definition of success every single time. Number 1, I'm responsible for everything in my life. Translation, prepare your mind to be completely fucked. No matter where you are right now in your life, no matter who you are or the person you have become, it is completely and 100% your fault, despite all the things that have happened to you outside of your control. Now, this is an absolutely terrifying truth to cope with. But within that truth, there is a light that will ignite the fires of your true potential. Spider-Man's uncle had it close, RIP, but the actual quote goes more like this: extreme ownership comes with extreme power and opportunity. That power is the power to rid yourself of any sort of victim mindset, and that alone can be overwhelming. However, since you are taking full responsibility of your life, you are now giving yourself the opportunity to change anything in that life, since now you actually own it. Makes sense, right? Assuming such an extreme responsibility for every single thing that is in your life right now, well, that's a lot like being the only person at the party that's not sipping any Kool-Aid. It's going to require a lot of courage, especially when every single person around you has their victim mindset on repeat. But the question that always comes back and helps me realign myself to this mindset is simply this: what kind of impact can you make on other people's lives, even your family's lives, if you're not even responsible for your own? Number 2, action cures all. My translation? Well, instead of trying to prime our brains to the right emotion or find motivation before taking action, we must train our brains to seek emotional shifts through the action itself. In other words, we must redirect our reward system to understand that the emotion we seek is just a byproduct of the action we neglect to take. Taking action is like bodybuilding a muscle that power squats within your brain. The more you work out on it, the farther you can go, the more action you can take, the stronger your mind will become. But just like a muscle, if you fail to work on it consistently, you'll become weak, your value will diminish, and it will be a long process to build back that mental strength. Bottom line, as consciously superior creatures, we actually have a duty and obligation to take action despite our current feelings, because we have the willpower to do so. Being lazy and in your feels is basically a middle finger to our creator who gave you infinite potential. Number 3, I can learn anything. It is absolutely mind-boggling that in today's society we have more resources and information than ever before in history, yet there is an astounding lack of resourcefulness in most individuals. There's even a disturbing lack of confidence in people's ability just to learn new things. And this can be confusing because on social media, we have an avalanche, more like an onslaught of mentors and trainers that will quote-unquote help you make money, even though they've never made money themselves. These people are basically walking up right to your face and saying, hey, I have the internet and you are far too lazy and disorganized to use the internet to your own proper advantage, so hey, pay me money and I'll do it for you. But I honestly think that is our biggest obstacle to overcome. It is the root of our confusion and misdirection. There's over 5 trillion megabytes of data, over 7 billion pages of information. It's all right here, right now, on the palm of your hand, in your phone, at any time, and that is completely and utterly overwhelming. What good is all the information in the world without any direction to actually navigate that information towards achieving your dreams? You tell me. John C. Maxwell put it beautifully simplistic like this: you can learn anything that you want, but you cannot learn everything that there is. This means we have to be extremely deliberate on not only what we are choosing to learn, but when we are choosing to receive that new knowledge. Remember, we are constantly being bombarded by information, and in today's society, there's absolutely no escaping it. There is only replacing it. So with that information, will you choose unwilling ignorance or will you choose useful instruction? Bottom line, you can either be completely susceptible to society's goal of the downfall of your own potential, keeping you completely powerless and dependent on your own victimhood, or you can schedule out and deliberately learn traits and tools that will actually help you progress towards your dreams.
I can change, and you can change. Everybody can change.
Are you a Mexican or a Mexicant?
Number 4, take care of yourself, body, and mind. So this one hits home because if you have the heart for it, it can be very easy to fall into the mindset of servitude and completely lose yourself in the process. We've all heard the Jim Rohn quote say, if you help enough people get what they want in their own life, you will always get what you want in your life. There's a deeper truth to this quote because you simply can't help people get what they want in their own life if you don't take care of yourself first. We cannot give what we do not possess within ourselves in the first place. So it is absolutely imperative to quote unquote fill up your cup first. An hour of exercising or reading and writing in the morning, that will charge your battery, allowing you to be far more valuable to others for the entire day. Remember, all the wealth in the world is absolutely worthless to the person with poor health. Number 5, momentum matters. I mean, coming from the dude that deliberately dropped apples on his dome on the daily, I don't know if Isaac Newton was actually aware that his physical laws of motion had relevance in mental and metaphysical aspects. But as they say, as above, so below, what is within will always find itself out. So as he says, an object in motion stays in motion unless acted upon by an unbalanced force, aka friction. And that friction in life will always try to slow us down. You know, unexpected costs, getting sick or injured, losing a job, failing a business, going through a tough breakup, that friction will come. But the truth is, you're capable of building enough momentum to overcome any friction thrown your way. You'll just keep on rolling. But momentum is only built through consistency over time. But see, the pursuit of happiness doesn't come without a trail of agony. We will all choose our own pain. You can either push through the struggle of monotony, every day consistently working and building towards a better life, or you can let life pass you by in happy ignorance only to find yourself in the misery of regret later on. I love how James Clear puts it. Every day you're casting a vote with your actions on who it is you want to be. Whether that vote is a productive day or a day wasted. In the future, all of those votes will be tallied and the winner is who you will actually become.